At this moment in time, I'd like to call upon our newest member of the camp and brother, John Zadzura, as our guest speaker.
Well, good morning, everyone. Thank you as well for being here today to honor many, many veterans. We're in a cemetery of guardians of freedom. We really are. So, distinguished guests, honorary veterans, brothers of Camp 8, valued guests and fellow citizens. Today marks the 53rd anniversary of when Memorial Day was officially declared a federal holiday. Only 53 years. But, however, it was celebrated long before that in 1868, which also paid tribute to veterans who died in defense of our country. Many have served. A lot more has been paid by many who gave the ultimate sacrifice in defense of our freedom from bondage, our freedom from oppression, tyrannical monarchs. I stand before you today to speak about 3 words, that's all. These words are family, faith, and freedom. Let's start with family. How many families of descendants, loved ones, who have fought for their countries and cemeteries across this great land lie here in the Dunmore Cemetery in PA? A lot. President Lincoln, on some of the darkest days of the American Civil War, declared that the Union might very well dissolve. Again, the times of this American Civil War, brother versus brother, father versus son, times of unprecedented hate, malice, and of course bigotry, and a possible threat to dissolve the Union. These were all real threats at that time, having no more of the United States, 2 separate countries. Just think about that for 1 second. Much time is spent talking about loved ones, sons and daughters giving all they could give, yet the burden of families of these guardians of freedom weighs heavy on all of our hearts. Secondly, faith. Having faith in our God-given abilities to inspire our fellow men and women to perform acts many think are impossible. These are just common acts by many men in the cemetery, many veterans who have served honorably and faithfully, and just literally, if you could ask a veteran, or just tell a veteran, thank you for your service, many will give you a simple reply. I was just doing my job, just fighting for our country, fighting for you and me. The brave men and women who wear our uniform, both home and abroad, perform these selfless acts each and every day to ensure our right to freedom of speech, religion, protest. It isn't something that is just taught in history books. We live it each and every day. Each and every day we live that, thanks to these generous and brave men and women. President Lincoln also faced great hardship in his life, losing his brother Thomas days after his birth. His mother died when he was just 9 years old. Then later, also losing his sister to childbirth, along with the baby she was carrying. A time in our nation's most uncertain moment, President Lincoln, through great struggle and triumph, spent some of his toughest moments reading the King James Version of the Bible. Having faith, unprecedented faith, in moments of struggle really matters. And lastly, but certainly not least, freedom. Freedom. What allows us to gather in this beautiful cemetery on this most beautiful sunny day. We have sun. Again, I don't think that's happenstance for this day only, of the whole weekend. So, to honor again such brave men and women who have fought, sacrificed, and have not returned is both an honor and a privilege to me and to everyone that's here today. And speaking more of faith, speaking more of freedom, our constitutional republic grants us that freedom each and every day to gather, to become whatever we choose to become, to achieve all we are capable of becoming. And as put by another brother of our camp, those sacrifices are certainly not free. If anybody knows a veteran, which in NEPA is very common, We are full of guardians of freedom in this area. We really are. It's a blessing. It truly is a blessing. And the United States of America is a beacon of freedom, a guiding light to the lost, a country full of guardians of freedom. But if you can remember anything from my speech today, it would be that it is not the reporter, it is not the journalist, it is not the doctor, it is not the lawyer, it is the veteran that keeps us free. God bless you, God bless our veterans, and God bless the United States of America.